Hello, 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 and welcome to the Mr. Hydration Station. I am your host, Mr. Hydration, aka Raul, aka Victor Raul, aka all the other names you want to call me. And today we have a special guest, Bryan Newborn. He's a regular on the Mr. Hydration podcast, a good friend of mine, and I can't wait to have him on. But before we have him on, I need to give some shout outs to some sponsors. Number one, right here, this picture right there, bam, that was taken at Ottawa Riverfest by Kevin Killalea. That's K Squared Imagery. If you need any work done with pictures or videos or anything of that sort, make sure you hit him up. He's an awesome dude. He helps people out. You know, he'll work with you on prices, and just an overall good guy. I'm a big fan of his. Just for that, I also want to give a shout out to Sup Marv Studios. That's Sup Marv Studios. If you have a podcast you want to do and you want some professional sound and a moderator in the background, he's your man. And get a hold of him at Sup Marv Studios on YouTube. That's Sup, SUPMARF Studios. It's on YouTube. Make sure you send him a message and he'll work with you as well for your podcasting endeavors, for your recording endeavors if you're a musician, even if you want to record a music video. And he's just an all-around good guy too, you know, real great guy. All these people are. I also want to give a shout out to right there, Skydive the Falls. I'm going to be the entertainment side of the festival, July 15th to the 18th. That's over in Niagara Falls, Skydive the Falls. It's going to be 3.0. That's a 2.0 shirt. 3.0 this year. I've been there since 1.0. And it's a real fun time. If you never jumped out of a plane and you always wanted to, this is the place to go. I also want to give a shout out to Phoenix Fest. That's going to be July 23rd to the 25th, I want to say. Another festival. It's going to be down in it's going to be down South Illinois. I'll do my best to remember where the venue is. But Phoenix Fest, look it up on Facebook, Phoenix Fest. It's going to be an awesome time. I cannot wait. Tyler Schipple is the creator of that, the guy who put it all together. I had him on here not too long ago, about a month ago. I can't wait to have him on again right before we get things going for that festival. I also want to give a shout out to the VFW in Ottawa, Illinois. They're going to be shutting down the whole block next weekend, Saturday night. I will be the headlining act. There will be acts before me, and come on out and enjoy yourself. You know, it's a fun time all around. And I think, I also want to give a shout out to Rodriguez BJJ. That's RBJJ. Danny Rodriguez is the head over there, and he is a multiple-time world champion in jiu-jitsu. And if you're around this area, you understand that we don't have many places that we can go to train. But if you want to go train Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, even just get some cardio in and lose some weight, make sure you hit up Rodriguez Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Your first session is free. And if you happen to see Jordan Anderson there and you mention Mr. Hydration, you get yourself a free personalized lesson for no less than 1 hour. So make sure you go to Rodriguez BJJ over in the LaSalle Peru Mall and just go check them out. It'll be a great time. Also want to give a shout out to Lucas Too Strong and his gym, Too Strong Gym over in Ottawa, Illinois. He runs it out of his garage. If you're looking to learn how to box, kickbox, do some MMA drills, technique, make sure you hit him up. He works with Rodriguez Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so you know they are good to go. They work hand in hand. And yeah, you know, I think that is, I want to say it. Also want to give a shout out to my homie, Dark Matter Project Music. He's cool. He's out of Streeter. But all right, here we go. Let's welcome the man himself, Bryan Newborn, to the stream. How are you, brother?
Pretty good. How you doing, boy?
Yeah, I'm doing good, brother, man. So obviously we're here to talk about your fight, brother. Let's get it going, man. How are you feeling about it? How do you feel about your performance and the overall result?
I feel a little salty, but I'm pretty happy for the most part, man. I took a tough loss by split decision. A lot of people feel like I won 2 of the 3 rounds. I tend to agree, but I came out flat in the third. My corner felt I was up, told me just stay safe, coast. So that's kind of what I did, and I was gassed. I was super tired, dude. And so,
I bet, man. Getting in the fight it's not an easy going thing, that's for sure.
Nah, and he beat me up pretty good in the third, though. He beat me up pretty good. Salute to him. And he's a tough kid, dude. Real heady, not afraid, always moves forward. Good fighter. He's a really good fighter. Drake McKim.
Hell yeah, man. I mean,
So first round, go ahead.
I have yet to see the fight. I want to see the fight. Hopefully we can see it soon. I'd even like to do a live viewing of it, like on my show, just have it playing and then like my commentary. I'd love to do that because like the pictures from the first round, I thought for sure you won. You had that rear naked choke locked in, man. I was like, oh, he won. And then he messes me. I was like, what do you mean a loss?
Yeah, so the first round, my game plan was stay long. You know what I mean? I was connecting pretty well with him. I threw a kick at his head. He took me down. We got to wrestling a little bit. And during that, I ended up on top of him, started hitting him. And he went prone. The ref told him, like, hey, you got to do something. I'm going to stop the fight. I kept hitting him, and he's like sprawled out, showed me his neck. So I went for the choke, and I locked it in. I know he was about to tap. Because I felt him. I felt him just getting weaker, and the bell rang. So he got saved by the bell in that first round.
Man, I'd have been livid if I were you.
I'm still kind of salty about that because, I mean, it's mixed martial arts. But in the streets, the fight's over with right there. It's
a wrap. It's a wrap in the streets, man.
Yeah, you're going to sleep. You know what I mean? I can do whatever I want now.
Man, so there's an argument going around, especially by Joe Rogan, saying that they shouldn't have rounds. It should just be one continuous fight now. What are your thoughts on that, especially coming off of this loss where you won? You basically won. The only thing that saved him was the bell. That's it. Just an agreement that, hey, we're going to stop at this time and recontinue in like a minute. That's the only thing that saved him.
Dude, I love the idea of no rounds. Just put us in there for 15 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever, and may the best man win. Because stopping a fight in the middle of a fight, it kills a lot of momentum. And it gives time for people to collect themselves. Whereas, like the real life application of what we do, it's not so. You know what I mean? If I see someone I don't like in the streets and we start fighting, we're not going to take a break after 5 minutes. Give each other 60 seconds, to recover and think about what they were doing wrong. No.
You're absolutely right.
I also love, like, some places are doing the live scoring now, so where you could see what the judges are saying, and I think that if they're not, like, I think that should be implemented everywhere. At every level. Yes. Oh yeah. Because one judge scored the fight for me, two scored the fight against me, but if I know coming into the third I'm down, or it's even 1-1, I don't coast at all in the third. You know what I mean? I push. I don't just try to stay safe and be smart. No, I'm in attack mode still if it's close.
Yeah, that's true.
It more exciting, like you're down. It's going to be a more exciting fight.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, man. That like you said, that last round, if you had the live scoring, you wouldn't have been. Yeah, that's a good argument.
And I'm not taking nothing away from my opponent, dude. He's a good fighter, man. I'm not trying to knock his win. He earned his win. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some changes that could be made to have a positive outcome in MMA. Absolutely.
So overall, how was the experience of going to True Rev? This is your second outing at True Rev MMA, correct?
Third.
Third outing. So how was it overall?
This was the best show. This was the best one. It was awesome. We were on pay-per-view. He went and hired Bob Jolly, owner of True Rev, went and hired all new staff for cameras, lighting. He went the whole 9 for this event, and it showed. It was incredible.
Awesome, man.
The best fight of the night was the main event. Hometown hero Johnny Hopper. Salute to him, man. I'm a big fan of his. I guess he came into the fight. He had a broken rib in training camp, but
Oh
he's the champ.
shit.
He's the champ. And Johnny being Johnny, he wasn't gonna, back out of his fight. So he took a fight, and Aaron Mitchell, his opponent, really owned him in the first 2 rounds. Just fighting smart, taller, longer fighter. 1-2, stay away from me. Real intelligent fight. And third round, Johnny just came out with, I don't know, some heat. Like he dug deep, man, dug deep and turned it into a dog fight. He almost finished him. He was on top of him, beating him bloody at the end of the third. And at the end of the third, they both just collapsed and laid there.
No shit.
Oh yeah, it was a good fight. There was even people in the crowd fighting about it. Like it was so good.
Damn, man. You know what, dude? I know I said this to you in private, but I had planned to go to this event live to cover it live, but I ended up getting offered a gig. And man, sometimes you choose money over an experience, and this is the one time where I was like, man, I probably should have chose the experience over the money, because like the way you're talking about it, man. And number one, like I love MMA. I'm a huge fan of it. Obviously, I cover the sport. And man, I wish I could have been there to see it, because like number one, you want your fight of the evening to be the main event. Like you want that one fight to be it, and for you to tell me like, oh, it definitely was, and they collapsed at the very end. That reminds me of Robbie Lawler versus Carlos Condit when they were both done and they both get on the fence. They're both tired as hell. And when they just gave it their all, man, that's a beautiful night, dude.
Yeah, in the whole event, every single fight was so evenly matched. That's one thing. I talk up True Rev a lot, and it's not just because that's who I fight for. Like, Bob Jolly puts in a lot of work and thought into these matchups, and you never go in there and just see a guy who's just outclassed. They're always good fights, every single one of them, evenly matched, all of them exciting. My teammate, Ace Boogie, no hoodie, walked
Yeah.
away with his win. That was dope. I screamed with him. I screamed so loud, my lungs hurt, man.
Man, that's awesome, dude. So how did his end up? What was the results for his? I know obviously he won, but what was the how did that end up?
He finished him with the guillotine.
Nice.
So the kid was, I'm not gonna knock no one on here, but the kid was an actor, man. So the kid was struggling, standing up with Boogie. We know Boogie has hands, right? And Boogie was giving him the business, so he didn't want no part of that. So he kept trying to take Boogie down. Boogie kept stuffing his takedowns. At one point, Boogie was on the fence, and they're wrestling around clinch mode, and Boogie kneed him in the lower abdomen, and the kid folded like it was a nut shot. When we went back and looked at it, no, it was clean. It was a clean knee to the body.
Man, I hate it when fighters do that, dude. That's such a dirt move, man.
Yes, bro. It's Bush League. You a bump. You know what I mean? But then, so they restart the fight. They end up in the same position. Boogie knees him in the body again. This time, the kid folds again like he got kicked in the balls. So
really?
Yes, dude. Yes, twice.
What the fuck, man?
Twice. And the ref told Tony Folker's Boogie's corner.
Yeah.
If he does that, he knows that one was clean. He does it again. He's gonna call the fight. You know what I mean?
Oh, so the ref knew the second one that was dirty. Yeah. He knew he was faking it.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Yeah. All right, cool.
And then, so I think that was the end of the round. Second round, dude shot right away on Boogie, and during the madness, Boogie ended up sprawling out good, getting that hand down, guillotine choke, tap out or pass out.
Yeah. Tap out or pass out. What's up?
Those are your options. Yep. So proud of Boogie, man. He been going through a lot, and the hard work paid off, man. As soon as he won,
Dude, that's awesome, man. It's beautiful, dude.
Cutthroat also made his debut.
Yeah. How do you do, man? Give me the rundown on the whole team, man.
Yeah, dude, he looked great. He looked great. He showed what we already knew, that his hands are a problem for people at that weight class. He's fast, he's strong, and he's powerful. He looked great standing, man. He ended up taking a loss by submission, but his wrestling, dude, his wrestling looked phenomenal for a guy that's never wrestled. He looked
Oh yeah,
absolutely phenomenal against a dude who is a wrestler. Yeah, he had a couple good sweeps where he ended up on top. Uh,
nice,
I know he was
nice, dude.
disappointed with the outcome, but man, he showed that he belongs in a major way. And I know that there's not going to be a lot of fighters at featherweight that are going to be excited to see him on the other end of the cage.
Right, he's gonna be a real problem then.
Yeah, yeah,
That's awesome, dude.
yeah. So that was cool, man. I had fun, dude. It was a good event. Looking
Dude,
forward to
that
the next one.
obviously a real big fan of you guys. Man, I could say it a million times, dude. I wish I would have gone. I mean, if even just to, even if not just to watch them, but like just to join in the celebrations, win or loss, it would have
Yeah,
been nice. It would have been nice to see you guys supersede. That would have been a beautiful thing. So I heard, and I could be wrong. Maybe I misread it, but Tony is coming back.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is
I'll let Tony handle that. I don't want to speculate.
that?
I
All
don't
right, all
want
right, all right, all right. I'll ask him, but I just, I wanted to see. I wanted to see
to. He needs
because
to.
that do you that the next True Rev MMA card. When is it?
September 25th.
September 25th. Are you going to be on it? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm on it for sure.
Awesome, man. Man, I'm
100%.
gonna I'm writing that down right now.
Ace Boogie, Cutthroat, and Cody Baker are all going to fight next month for B2 here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there in attendance because I have a couple teammates here at my gym that I'm at now that are also fighting. My roommate Bryce Lightning Signs going to look for another big knockout. Uh, Also, the Impact Boy is going to be on the card, so I'm going to be there yelling and screaming.
Hell yeah, man. Where you said it's going to be in where and what date?
B2 is July 30th or the 31st. I can't remember which one, but it's in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
I don't think I have a gig lined up for that day.
Oh, dude, you should go. It's
I'll
right across
definitely.
the street from where I train.
Really?
Yeah, I train at Hard Drive Performance in Cedar Rapids, and the Civic Center is literally across the street. Actually, me and Tony went to a cage digression fight in Cedar Rapids last October, and we, not even knowing at the time, but I realized it a couple weeks ago. We parked at Hard Drive Performance where I train now and walked to the Civic Center. And I didn't even realize it until a couple weeks ago.
What the fuck?
Yeah, small world, dude. It's a small
That's
world.
crazy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Man.
why I got the chance? Shout out to the boys from Hard Drive who fought last night. Devonair Jackson, Dylan Wiley. Dylan got a big win. Dev took a tough loss. He beat this dude up for 3 rounds and knocked nearly all of his teeth out. And in the last 10 seconds, the dude caught him in a Kimura.
No.
So goes the fight game. But I know
Uh
dude's probably going to have to use his winnings to go fix them teeth because Dev really fucked him up.
damn, dude. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's that
that's
reminds me of Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva.
right. Right.
Just
Beat
fucking
someone
him
for
up,
3
dude.
rounds. One mistake, man. It was rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rough.
Same with like Chan Sung Jung versus Yair Rodriguez, that last second elbow when he did that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Ah,
Yeah,
dude. Just that's all it takes. All it takes is 1 second, dude. Just 1 second.
yeah. Constant. That's no matter how hard you train, how good you perform, one mistake at the wrong moment, and it's all of it just goes away. It
Yeah.
sucks. That sucks.
I mean, yeah, like you said before, man, that's a fight game. You get the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
I
man.
know when True Rev finally gets the video put up for the fights, dude. If you were talking about doing a live broadcast, I'd love to come on and I'll break it down like my perspective of what was going on in the fight, dude. That'd be cool.
Absolutely. I'd love to have you on, dude. I
Yeah, yeah,
with this service that I have, because I pay for a yearly subscription of this, so I can have this setup. There's a certain setup where I can have both like me and then you down here, and then most of everything else on this side. So we can have a video playing, and they'll still see us, and we can commentate on it. Absolutely, dude. I'd love to have you on for that.
yeah. That'd be
100%.
dope. I wanted to do something like that anyway because I was watching Wonderboy. I've been watching a lot of Wonderboy, Stephen Thompson, man.
Dude, I love Wonderboy, man.
I love Wonderboy, but he broke down when he got knocked out. And I was like, dude, that's kind of dope. He got knocked out. He's down there breaking it down. I could go down there and break down my loss. You know what I mean? Easy.
Oh, absolutely, dude. And people
Yeah,
would love it too because you were in the fight.
yeah. It's super dope. By the
Do
way, a
you?
lot of people say that I won, man. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I definitely won the first. The second, it could have been a toss up, but from nearly everyone said that I outstruck him and I ended the second on top of him in dominant position. You know, maybe I got a 10-8 in the third. I don't know.
Man, I mean, was it really that lopsided? You think it was a 10-8?
I like he didn't knock me down. He didn't take me down. He just outstruck me. Like I barely threw anything in the third. I probably threw 10 strikes in the third, and half of them in the final 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
But like, I don't know. I don't know. That kid's 2-0 versus us right now, and I don't like that.
Robert Bryan says Bryan a monster.
Hey, salute, man. Happy Father's Day,
Yeah.
CEO of Peoria Fight Club. Y'all definitely check Peoria Fight Club out. They had a lit card last night.
Yeah,
They
I
went
heard, dude. I heard.
big time.
I think I seen online that he said that was the most attended fight that they have had so far. So
That's
congratulations to
crazy.
you, my friend,
Yes,
Robert
sir.
Bryan of PFC. Hell yeah, man.
Well deserved too, man. Those boys started in the street
Hell
to
yeah,
a
they did.
backyard to someone's basement. Man,
To a
that's big time.
garage, to a venue that he ended up in. I guess they ended up Xing that out. Went
Mm-hmm.
back to a garage. To now they're at Club Truth in Bartonville, in that place, dude. And it's it's only going to get bigger and bigger,
Oh
dude.
yeah, they're gonna
Great
keep
thing,
going.
great thing. Robert Bryan soon out there for
Yeah,
PFC.
I mean it's good for the city. It's good for everyone involved. And
Oh,
he
for
has
sure.
so many haters, dude. He has
For
so
no
many
reason, dude.
for
For no
no
reason. I swear you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing these days without people hating on you, dude.
nah, bro. It's crazy. Ain't doing nothing but good. And he's in schools now, helping kids learn to box.
Yeah.
Discipline. You know what I mean? It deserves recognition.
It really does, man. But like we said, it seems like no matter what we do these days, you get hated on anyway for no reason.
Oh yeah, it don't matter. You know what
Like
they say though?
he's legit
Haters,
helping the community, and like for no
yeah.
reason people hate. I don't get it.
Hey, haters just low key fans. That's it.
For
That's
real,
it.
I like that.
They're just low key fans. They just don't know how to express their fandom. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Hey, speaking of which, man, I know we had talked about this in our conversation beforehand, but we were talking about favorite fights of PFC. Might as well bring them to the table right now.
Yeah. So I talked to Rob, and I went back and watched. Dude, Teasy and Lucas. That fight was so good. That's
Dude,
probably that fight. And I'm a rock with my man Ace Boogie when he elbowed Buddy. I forget dude's name, Dylan. I think it was when he elbowed him and opened him up real good. That's one of my favorite. That fight was so turned. Ooh,
what
I
would you?
can't wait for us to be able to throw bows. Oh,
Right.
it's another
What
world.
what would what would you say is your favorite knockout of PFC?
Ace Boogies.
Yeah, Ace Boogies. That's your favorite one.
Yeah, bro, he hurt him bad. He hurt him bad. That elbow was so clean. So clean.
So clean. So fresh and so clean, clean.
Oh, dude, yeah. He should have dabbed when he did it.
Just bam.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude, that would have been hilarious.
Would have been dope.
That's amazing, dude.
We need more showboating in MMA.
What's that?
There needs to be a little bit more showboating in MMA.
I think the reason that people don't showboat is more of a personal reason, because you got people like Jorge Masvidal after he like killed Ben Askren basically in 5 seconds, showboating like a motherfucker. He'll do it, but just because Ben Askren was talking shit. But if you're just like your average Joe Schmo, you know what I mean? I think it's more of a respect factor because of martial arts. But for sure, man, people who are flashy and showboat definitely get more attention.
Like Michael Venom Page.
Dude, my favorite one to date is his Pokemon ball that he threw at fucking Cyborg. Like the dude's got a dent in his head. He don't give a fuck.
No. He sent him to the shadow realm and then went
he did.
Grabbed the ass ketchum hat, put it on, threw a Pokeball at him and said, "Ah."
He really did him so dirty, bro.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it too, dude. I do like that. It's one of those things where, like, obviously you don't want to like disrespect someone too bad, but it's a show, you know. It is a show, and then afterwards there's respect. You know, you shake hands, you do what you can to let your opponent know, hey, you know, it's just for the show. But man, you know, it's such a 50-50 thing, like. But man, I love it. I love it.
People get it twisted. Like, the fight itself is just business. I'm here to hurt you. You're here to hurt me. We're here to make money doing that. Showboating is along the same lines. You know what I mean? You want more money? You have to get more attention. You want to get more attention? You have to be exciting, controversial. I don't like him because of the persona he took on, but look at Colby Covington. Dude was smashing everybody in sight.
He's like the perfect example for it too.
Yes, dude, he was winning, but he was basic. He was just you're a wrestler who was really good at fighting, and then he took on the Colby Covington persona, and now he's all over the news. Now he's being mentioned. Now he's making millions of dollars. He went from nearly being cut after winning.
After winning, for real. After winning,
an interim champ. You know, what I mean?
If I'm not mistaken, he was undefeated in the UFC up until that point.
Yeah, dude, he hadn't lost. And they were gonna cut him just because it wasn't exciting. He would just beat you.
Man,
I mean, so I get it, but it shouldn't get a bad rap because it's awesome. It's awesome when people just act an ass and get away with it, and then it's awesome when people act an ass and don't get away with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at one of my favorite wins because of the I don't know, acting like an ass was Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey, dude. Ronda Rousey was acting a whole ass, dude. Undefeated, no one can touch me, whatever. But she's out there winning. She's out there knocking people out. She's submitting people in 13 seconds. You know, she's just gathering up, dude. Like you said, you act an ass and you win, people love it. You act an ass and lose, people love it as well. Yeah. And when she lost to Holly Holm, she got that head kick. I was like, yeah, bitch, yeah.
I swear to God. When Nunez knocked her out, that was my favorite. That's my favorite Ronda Rousey moment.
Dude, she looked like a baby that just learned how to walk.
I know. And what was crazy is Ronda was getting all the hype leading up to that fight. Nunez was the damn champ, and she wasn't getting no coverage. It was all about Ronda. And Nunez went in there and just dog walked her.
Yeah.
Like,
she did, dude. What was it, 48 seconds? 48 seconds of total destruction. And then afterwards, she got on the mic. She's like, no more Ronda Rousey. This is Amanda Nunes. No more Ronda Rousey. Yeah, dude, she was going crazy. Because, like, the whole fight week up to there, they were just talking about Ronda. That's all they did. Ronda. No one gave her no love, dude. Nobody
Nope.
gave her any love. And then time came. She showed him what was up, dude.
And now she's the GOAT.
And now she's the GOAT. Like,
Yeah.
she's beat every former women's champion in her divisions.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Jermaine
There's no one
Durandamy,
left
Holly
for
Holm,
her.
Chris Cyborg, Misha Tate, Ronda Rousey.
All
Who
of
else?
them. All of them. There's
Yeah.
no one she hasn't beat. She's beaten everyone worth fighting.
For real. And now she's gonna fight the Venezuelan vixen. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, what is her name? My roommate would know it right away.
Well, anyway, she's fighting the Venezuelan vixen. Who's coming like I think it's like she's on, I think she's 1-1 in her last two. I think she's been alternating wins losses. I gotta look it up.
There's no one left. There's no one left there for her. I don't know who. Like, she could retire right now and retire a top 3 all-time fighter, regardless of weight, gender, whatever.
I think her only opposition right now is Valentina Shevchenko. Juliana Pena, that's who it is.
Yeah, Pena. Pena talked herself into that fight.
What's that?
Pena talked herself into that fight.
She straight, yeah, she did. She was saying that she was ducking her, that that every time she called out a fight with her, that she would duck her. But I mean, she's alternating wins losses in like her last couple fights. So it's, I mean, how much is that really ducking? You know?
I know she probably gonna regret calling her out after the fight's over, because Nunes is just gonna beat her senseless.
Dude, Nunes she's such a. I want her to fight a dude. I want her to box Logan Paul or Jake Paul, bro.
She would win. She would win.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a female with that kind of knockout power. Like, obviously Cyborg, but look what Nunes did to Cyborg, dude. Like,
I think Nunes' power is more natural. I think Cyborg's she's just torquing everything she can into it. But I think Nunes is just natural, dude. She just extends it. She's got, like Faraz Sahabi says, the touch of death, dude. I think she just has it.
Yeah.
Juliana Pena is in her last 4 wins. She's 2-2. Her last fight was Sarah McMahon. She won. The fight before that, Jermaine Durandamy, she lost by guillotine. The fight before that was Nico Montano, which I don't know why the fuck she went up to 135. She's a 125er, but she beat her, and then she lost to Valentina Shevchenko by submission, armbar. So, like, to say that she's ducking her, I don't know about that.
Nah, win. You know what I mean? Go win and then earn this shot.
Yeah. But hey, man, I mean, she got her shot by running them out, so we'll see what she can do. Like you said, man, you can act an ass. You know, people are gonna love it when you win, and they're gonna really love it when you lose. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's the whole reason I watched so many McGregor fights. I just wanted to see him lose.
My favorite loss was the first Nate Diaz, dude. The Nate Diaz loss was fucking sweet, dude.
I love Diaz too.
What made it even sweeter was when he had him in there and he just punched him into the fucking choke. Dude, I was like, what a way to fucking solidify that win. Just punch his head into your fucking submission.
Diaz almost did it against Edwards too.
Oh my god, dude. He was that close.
If he'd have just kept punching him, he would have won, but that's what makes Diaz Diaz. You know what I mean? I don't think he cares about titles, dude. He just wants the money fights and he wants his recognition.
Dude, I 100% agree. He got that hit, dude. It was so clean. Edwards was nowhere home, dude. He was just like, what's going on? And then Diaz is just pointing at him. He's like, I got you, sucker. And then he's like, oh shit, he's really rocked. So then he goes after him. But man, dude, if he would have landed another 1-2 on him while he was rocked, that might have been the end of it. It could have been the end of it. That would have been the end of it. But man, what a way to go. You fight the whole fight that he fights, and then at the last 60 seconds, he just solidifies why the hell people love him, dude. That's exactly why people love him, because he never gives up. He's not there to fuck around. He's not there to play patty cake or be your friend or whatever, dude. He's not there to put on a show. He's there to kill or be killed, and that's the epitome of what the Diaz brothers bring to the table.
Yeah, I agree. That's why everybody loves him. I mean, they got hate too, but yeah, everybody loves him. Like,
did you
MMA, love him.
Oh, big time, dude. Big time, big time. What'd you think about the co-main of that fight? The Brandon Moreno versus Figgy.
Oh, dude, I love Moreno. I'm so fucking happy, bro. So happy for him, bro.
Dude, he showed out. Dude, he dominated that whole fight right up until the end. That was crazy, man.
I was reading up on Figuero. Dude, he literally cuts like an insane amount of weight. Like way too much weight. They said it's the equivalent of chopping off one of his legs. That's how much weight he's losing.
I mean, even after the fight, Moreno was saying, he should probably move up a weight class.
Yeah, dude, but the issue is he's 5'5". He moves up a weight class. Now you're fighting guys that are like me, 6'2". You know what I mean? Well, I'm kind of a weird featherweight, but yeah. You can be fighting guys like 5'10", 5'9". You know what I mean? It's tough.
Well, it's either you move up a weight class or you, I don't know, cut weight. Not cut weight like to lose. What would you call that? Reduce muscle?
Yeah, but I don't know. You wouldn't want to do that. That's a bad.
Right? Man, I don't even know.
Terrible. It's really bad. I fainted the day before my fight, and I was only cutting 15 pounds. Like, he's cutting like 40.
Yeah, dude, he is.
Long term, just got to be bad on your kidneys. Like,
I think he walks around at like 158, something like that.
I read 165.
165?
165.
Damn, dude. No wonder that motherfucker's cut like a damn, dude. Like, that dude looks like
he's like 155, 150. Like,
I know his nickname is God of War, but that dude legit looks like the character from God of War.
Yeah,
it's insane. That dude, he looks like a little mini Yoel Romero, bro.
Mm-hmm. He's dope too. I really like him.
Yeah, he's a great fighter too. Dominant. I mean, not against Brandon, but man, he's a monster. He's still a problem at 125. But like, how much longer can you keep on cutting 40 pounds?
They should do a trilogy fight. I mean, that's what I want. That's probably what a lot of fans want. Just give us the trilogy, man.
I could go with that. Because I mean, who else is really up there in the title picture? It's him, Askarov. They came to a draw beforehand too. He just beat Benavidez. Askarov did, but like not many people are talking about him.
No.
Then there was the Cody Garbrandt fight.
Yeah, Garbrandt.
But he just lost.
Yeah, I've never liked Garbrandt. I've never liked Garbrandt.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Ginger Steel, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there with kids, blood or not. I salute you. Keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Absolutely. Good call out, man. I totally forgot about that. I got to call my dad.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Dad, happy Father's Day, man. I love you. I didn't forget. Yes, damn, man. So, I mean, since we're on the fight card anyway, let's talk about the main event, dude. Total domination by Israel Adesanya, dude.
Did you expect anything different?
To be honest with you, I kind of expected Vittoria to have a little bit more patience. I don't know if he was going to win. I definitely picked him to win, but like I did it more of as I'd like to see him win. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know, man. He didn't. It seemed like he was just too impatient, and then once he got in positions, he wasn't in correct form, and I don't know. Izzy just had his way with him, man. It was a great fight. Great fight by Izzy. Definitely reminded people of his dominance at 185.
Yeah, there's nobody for him at that weight class. So that's why he moved up. But I mean, you can't move up. I don't care who you are. If you move up a whole weight class, a big weight class too, You can't fight
Dude, what?
right
That's
away.
not even a regular weight class. That's not even like 70 to 85, which is 15 pounds. That's not 45 to 55, which is 10 pounds. That's 85 to 205.
Yeah.
That's 20 pounds.
And what you think Jan's cutting from? You know what I mean? He's probably cutting from 250 or 230 or something crazy.
I'm assuming like 229, 231, something like there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. He's a big boy.
Izzy had to eat pizza and cake to get up there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he did, dude. He's on the scale with his pizza.
Yeah. Like,
what a goof, man. And he was looking good.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people like to write him off on that, but he was looking good in that fight, man.
Yeah.
He was looking real good.
Jan's wrestling's too good at that weight class for Izzy.
Yeah. I mean, Jan is just that dude's made of steel or something, dude. He's just a thick Viking-looking motherfucker, dude.
I can't wait for Yuri versus Jan. That needs to
happen. But Jan has to get past. Damn it! What the fuck's his name? That's gonna bug me.
Yuri.
Who? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Me too.
Yeah. He's fighting.
I mean, it says Yuri versus Jan.
No way. It can't be.
But Jan called out John Jones.
Glover Teixeira.
Oh, Glover, did they make that?
Yeah, they made that after the last fight. UFC 266 is when it's gonna happen. Okay. September 25th, man. Same night.
Dope.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. I like it. Obviously, Glover Teixeira's been doing this for a while. Great dude, great fighter. Winning against fighters he shouldn't be winning against.
Yeah.
But in terms of like excitability for it, I don't know how excited I am for it, but it's definitely a good fight, man.
Can't wait to see that happen. Knock him out in 30 seconds so we can just move on.
I think for sure if Glover gets injured and he pulls out of this, you're gonna put Yuri on there, and I don't think Glover's ever gonna get another title shot. I think Glover's got to be real careful going into this fight.
Yeah,
because I want to say he's 43.
Man, that's good news though. You know what? Because I'm older for a guy that's just starting in MMA, and I'm looking around at all these young cats, and I feel like an old man. And then I look to the UFC, and there's multiple 40-year-olds still competing at a high level.
Oh yeah, dude, look at Steven Wonderboy Thompson. What is he? 38, 39?
He's like 38 or something.
Still whooping ass,
beating people up. Yeah, he's gonna knock Burns out too. He's gonna knock Burns out.
Dude, I can't. I'm agreeing with you, and I cannot wait to see him fight.
I know. It's so good every time.
Dude, Kamaru, dude, I can't wait to see that fight. I've been wanting to see Wonderboy versus Kamaru since Kamaru beat Tyron Woodley for the title. I was like, man, get Steven in there. But then he got knocked out by fucking Pettis. And that fucking flash off the cage Showtime knockout, like only Showtime can fucking do, that asshole.
Showtime, man.
It's for real, dude. Can never count that man out, dude.
No. Nuh-uh. What was I going? Oh yeah, Usman's scared. Usman's so scared. He's scared to death, dude. He don't want Wonderboy for sure. He definitely Wonderboy gonna beat his ass. And I think, like I said, it's probably coming off like I'm a Colby Covington fan when I'm not. I do not like the dude. I don't even like his style of fighting. But for Usman running, he's running from him, bro. He doesn't want to fight anyone who can really beat him. That's why he fought Masvidal. Big money, easy win.
Yeah. You know, when I'm a Masvidal fan, but when he called him out, I was like, really? Like, really?
Yeah, come on.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Masvidal fan, but after the last fight, what else was he gonna do different? You know, I mean, at your very minimum, you're gonna clinch him up against a cage and just nullify him. At the very minimum, like you already know that. Why would you call him out again? You know Colby's waiting. He just beat Tyron.
That's why.
Come on, man.
That's why, because he don't want that smoke. Look, dude, that fight was neck and neck until Colby was winning until his jaw was broken. Let's be clear about that. He was winning on the card.
Even afterwards, even after his jaw was broke, he was winning that 4th round, arguably.
Yeah, and Usman knows that. Usman knows that he can't wrestle with Colby. You're not gonna wrestle with Colby. You're not. You have to just jab him to death. If you're Usman, like you don't have a. Well, I will say about Usman, he get better every time you see him. Every time you see him, he added another tool to his.
So is Colby.
Yeah, so is Colby.
Yeah.
Kobe's
and same with Wonderboy, dude. Wonderboy's always getting better, man.
Oh, dude, it's always something cool too. It's always something dope. Like
one thing I really didn't like about when Usman, I think right before he fought Masvidal, or maybe it was right afterwards, right after his win, he said, I don't want to fight Colby. I'll fight anyone else. I'll fight someone like and then he named off like a number like 7 guy or 8 guy, and I was like, what the fuck about Wonderboy, dude?
Yeah, like, no one wants to fight Wonderboy.
Dude, it's so frustrating. It's because they know it's hard. It's hard to beat the man. It's so hard to beat the man.
Oh yeah, he's so cerebral. Wonderboy's so cerebral.
Like, and he's so technical, dude. He knows what you're gonna do before you even do it. He's gonna read it. And like to beat him, you almost have to be fucking boring, or you have to be Anthony Pettis. Like one of the motherfuckers. You have to be one of the two. Yeah. Because it's Tyron beat him, but Tyron was patient the whole time. Just he straight up played Yoel Romero in those fights, dude. Just waiting. Finally doing it. But that makes for boring fights. Who the fuck wants to give a boring fight? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's such a bad rep. And then obviously Anthony Pettis, like I don't know what the fuck that was about. Fuck him.
Man, I like Showtime, man. He was my favorite fighter growing up.
I like him too. I'm just mad that he knocked out Wonderboy.
Yeah, I know. If he didn't, I mean, Wonderboy's fighting for a title. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. He was fighting for the title if he won that.
Dude, is there anybody in any time frame that fights like Wonderboy with their hands by their waist? Like, and he's not showboating. It's just that's
Silva. I think Silva would probably be the closest.
But his is more like.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not the same style. He's with his hands down, but I would say he's probably the closest. Yeah. Definitely doesn't replicate him. I think Prime Silva versus Prime Steven Wonderboy I think that Steven beats him every time.
You think?
He's got more kicks. He's got more kicks. He's more dynamic.
I love the controversy. That's good.
What about you? What about you? What do you think?
Man, I think Silva could get him down. If Silva, it's a task getting Wonderboy down, but Silva could get him down, man. And once he did, like his jiu-jitsu is the most criminally underrated aspect of any fighter's game ever. He'll finish you.
He's got them. He does have them long ass legs for no reason.
Man, such a tool.
For real, man. But yeah, that's I would say Wonderboy. You would say Silva. Either way, still good. You know, man. Did you happen to watch the fights this weekend with Gamebred Fighting Championship, the bare knuckle Gamebred Fighting Championship?
No, I didn't.
Man, you should watch those. Yeah, it's bare knuckle MMA.
That's lit.
Yeah. It was a nice little wrinkle because like obviously UFC started bare knuckle.
Yeah.
So like they just went back to the basics. It's bare knuckle MMA, and they had some bomb ass fights, some awesome finishes, dude. It was great. My favorite was Brock Weaver, dude. Brock Weaver goes in there, puts on a show. You should have heard the crowd for his ass, dude. That man needs to get back in the UFC like quick. And then in the main event, it was Crazy Horse Charles Crazy Horse Bennett versus Jason the Kid Knight. And man, that was crazy, dude. Charles lands a quick check hook, dude, knocks him down, And fucking Jason's like, what the hell? What was that? Gets up, dude. Gets to going, and it looks like Charles trips, but as soon as it gets to the ground, that was all Jason Knight. Chokes him out in like a minute and a half, dude. But from the beginning, it looked like real trouble for Jason, man. It looked like real trouble because Charles Crazy Horse Bennett he's what, 41, 42, but he's still got speed. That dude is fast. As soon as he checked him, dude, he didn't see that coming at all. Flash knockdown, gets right back up, starts pressuring him again. And then, he gets that trip, gets him down to the ground, chokes him out in a minute and a half. Beautiful fight card.
It's like a side trip or like...
No, it was just like Charles went in for a hit, and then he like got too close to Jason, lost his balance, went down. Jason followed him, wrapped him up, and then got him in that choke.
Like a python.
Dude, it was beautiful work, man. Beautiful work, especially after getting that flash knockdown. That was real redemption for Jason. It was good. And then last night, Anderson Silva fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He fought, dude. He looked like a real ass boxer.
Yeah, he looks great.
Dude, he looks so good. I was like, what? Like,
I watched the highlights of that, but it looks great. He looked awesome, dude.
Dude, it was vintage Anderson Silva. He's like looking at Julio and he's like pointing at the ground. He's like, come on, let's fight, pointing at the ground. And then he gets clipped and he's like, I don't give a shit. His hand's still down, dude. He don't give a fuck.
These 16-ounces, what are these gonna do?
For real, dude. What are these gonna do?
Yeah. More MMA fighters should transfer to boxing when they're done with MMA. They absolutely should. It would make boxing more exciting. It's kind of dying off, except for celebrity fights and just the big name fights. Fury, Wilder, things like that.
I mean, you're right, dude. Boxing is dying, and the only thing that's really keeping them alive is Canelo, Fury, Joshua. And then celebrity fights, fighters.
Like
Jake, the Pauls, them are, and also like they're having like TikTok versus YouTubers, or it's all like exhibition matches pretty much. It's people wanting to see how certain people would do, but that's pretty much it, man. Because like these people, like these Paul brothers, they don't want to put the work in to do MMA.
No.
They don't want to put that fucking work in. They don't want to fucking learn how to grapple, the transitions, the mindset you have to be aware of all different disciplines. They don't want to put that in, dude. Look at the mirrors, dude. They ain't got no cauliflower ears. You know what I mean? they ain't putting in the work.
No.
And they know it. They know it too. But boxing, man, if you got two hands and you know how to move, you can be all right.
Yeah, you got a puncher's chance in boxing, man, for sure.
I mean, I definitely don't want to like say that boxing's easy, because any combat sport is difficult to get to the top. But in terms of like the difficulty to get to the boxing top and the difficulty to get to the MMA top, totally different schemes. We're talking totally different, because like you learn boxing, you're only practicing boxing. You learn MMA, you're doing jiu-jitsu, wrestling, grappling, taekwondo, Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, every other discipline, sambo. You're doing all these, putting them all together to get like some kind of good mix of it together, so you can have and produce a real good skill set. But boxing is just boxing.
Man, the train for MMA is such a grind, dude. It's such a grind. It's 24/7. Like, you don't go to the gym to get in shape. You have to be in shape yourself. I go run every day. I work out every day. And then I go to the gym tired, do jiu-jitsu, and then kickboxing. And then there's MMA practice. Your body's just always going to hurt. It's just always going to hurt. Thus, marijuana. But, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it's better than like painkillers. You know what I mean? You don't want people out here fucking addicted to painkillers. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree, man. I agree with you 100%.
I was tripping. This ain't even legal in Iowa now. It's still illegal out here. Can you believe that shit? It's the Stone Age. I don't know. I don't know.
How the fuck is that shit illegal?
I don't know. It's wild.
That's dumb, dude. When they finally made it legal here in Illinois and they were charging up the asshole, like, dude, they would you'd get a 20 sack for like $50. They'd be charging the taxes are ridiculous, dude. Mm-hmm. The amount of money these motherfuckers are making off taxes is fucking mind-boggling. And where the fuck is it going? I don't know. I don't know where the fuck those taxes are going. But whatever.
Illinois is just so bad. It's so bad.
I still haven't gone to a dispensary and bought any here in Illinois.
No, I would go. I go to dispensaries when I lived in Illinois for the edibles and the carts. I'll pay a little more for the cart, knowing that it's a cart that doesn't have no bullshit in it. Terps, like the shit people on the street add. I'm cool on that shit. But flour? Why would you ever go to a dispensary for flour?
Dude, go find a homie. Just go find somebody. It'll be cheaper.
On the phone in Colorado or something. You know what I mean? Ain't no reason to buy no flour from dispensary.
For real, man. I have bought at a dispensary, but it was when they first legalized it in Colorado. Okay. I made it a point to go and drive to Colorado, buy an assload of shit. Bring it back here, and that way I had a bunch of shit of my own. I didn't have to worry about going to anybody. I got it at a dispensary. It was nicely made, and I don't know if it's still like this over there in Colorado. I'm assuming it is, but it was dirt cheap over there.
Yeah, dude,
dirt cheap.
My girlfriend's sister, she lived in Colorado. She just moved back to Illinois when I moved to Iowa, but she lived in Colorado. When we went out there to visit, I went to the dispensary there. Dude, I got like a fucking half ounce of some fucking fire for like $60. Like,
right, dude, like dirt
great.
Cheap,
and it's good. It's best quality you can get. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I want to live in Colorado. Wait till Iowa legalizes it, dude. You're gonna be paying it. Well, hopefully you don't go paying for it, but the general population will be paying mad cash for it, dude.
Peoria is only an hour and a half drive. You know what I mean?
Ain't no biggie. That's awesome, man. All right, man. Well, I think we're coming up at the end of our segment, man. Do you have any shout outs you want to give, and any names you want to give a shout out, any events you want to give a shout out, maybe fighters, winners?
Yeah. Dude, big shout out PFC, man. Y'all need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Watch these fights because they're good every single weekend. They're really good. A lot of fun. The storylines behind them are lit. If you follow them on Facebook and kind of get into what the fighters are talking about, it's entertaining. Shout out True Rev, continuing to show me love. Even the fans, even though I'm not from there, they fuck with me, and I love it. Shout out Impact MMA. Those boys in the lab every day working. Just keep your eye on those boys because one of them are going to hit big real soon. Anxious for Cody to make his debut next month.
Dude, I am too. I'm super excited about that.
Someone's going to sleep. Hard Drive Performance, my home gym. Big shout out. I love those guys, man. Continuing to make me better. Shout out Peoria Muay Thai. They're off. I forget what city they're in, but they're competing for gold today. That's where I originally started. Yeah, for a Muay Thai tournament. That's where I originally started, and just an obscene amount of talent there. Aaron Fuller, Nate Gaston, Bobby Downs, Thomas Blackerby, the young prodigy. Man, shout out all those guys, and shout out anybody who wants to be on my shorts and on my banner for this next fight. Let's work out some sponsorships, man. Let's figure something out. Get y'all brand. I got room right here too. We could do whatever.
Give the man some sponsorships. Come on, get on it.
Let's go.
He brings a fight every time. It's worth it.
Shout out Mr. Hydration for showing me love and bringing me on here. Yes, sir.
No problem, brother. No problem. No problem at all, man. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, man. I appreciate it. Make sure you let me know when that video is released.
Yes, sir.
And dude, let's do this this live well, I don't even know, this live walkthrough, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be
Dude,
fun.
absolutely, man. Definitely let me know when that happens.
All right, happy Father's Day, man. Have a good day.
All right, you too, brother.
Yeah.
Have a good one. That was Bryan. A great asset to the show. I love having him on. He's a wonderful person, a great fighter, exciting fighter. If you're looking to sponsor a fighter, that's the man you should be looking at. He's an all-around good guy, great energy, obviously a showman. So if you want to sponsor a fighter, that's a good one to be looking at. And thanks so much for joining in on the Mr. Hydration podcast. I want to give a quick shout out. Yesterday I went to an event. I want to say it was a carnival, maybe. I don't know if that's what you would call it. But there were some people that stopped by, a family that stopped by and said, "Hey, you're Mr. Hydration." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And I was super excited to have that kind of recognition out in public. Thank you so much. So if you're listening, just know that I appreciate you. I don't believe I asked for your name, but if I did, I'm sorry for forgetting it. If I didn't, make sure you let me know who you were, man. I'd love to send you out something, something in remembrance, maybe a sticker, some kind of merch or whatever it is. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys who follow me. Make sure you share the page. Go to my YouTube channel, Mr. Hydration Media, and check me out there as well. Make sure you share those videos. Quick shout out to Rodriguez BJJ out of LaSalle, Peru, Illinois Mall. It's the Peru Mall over there. Rodriguez BJJ. You go over there. Your first session is free. If you find Jordan Anderson while you're out there and you mention Mr. Hydration, you get yourself a free personalized jiu-jitsu lesson, no less than an hour. So make sure you mention my name for 2 free lessons in jiu-jitsu, and then join the team. It's gonna be awesome to learn how to defend yourself, to learn how to get on the ground and jiu-jitsu is just a wonderful sport overall, man. If you got kids, put them in there too. It teaches you discipline, it teaches you patience, it gives you a sense of family. It's you're part of a team. And also I want to give a shout out to Team 2 Strong, Lucas Gwaltney. He's teaching out of his garage. He works with Rodriguez BJJ, so it's good to go. And those are high quality people. We're talking about Lucas Gwaltney, with a man with over 50 professional fights in MMA. He's also the champion at PFC, boxing champion at PFC, and with Danny Rodriguez, a multiple-time world champion in jiu-jitsu and grappling matches. He's won worlds. He's won Naga multiple times. I mean, I'm telling you, there's high quality teachers out here in terms of combat sports. So make sure you get a hold of them. Make sure you just join the teams, man. Get in there. Don't be afraid. Even if you just want to lose weight or whatever it is, don't be afraid to get into it. All right, thank you so much again for tuning in. That was Bryan. Big shout out one last time. Big shout out to Bryan. If you want to sponsor a fighter, that's the man to go to. Make sure you do it. And don't forget Skydive the Falls Fest, July 15th to the 18th, Phoenix Fest, July 23rd. And next week in Ottawa, Illinois, they're shutting down the whole block by the VFW. Make sure you come out and join us. I'll be out there on the main stage from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy yourselves. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And adios, amigos.